Hey everyone, my name's Ali and welcome back to my channel, Mindful Living. So in today's video, I'm bringing you guys a brand new healthy and easy recipe idea, which is rice paper rolls, or as I like to call them, rainbow rolls. I haven't shared a recipe video in a little bit on my channel, so I was feeling inspired in my kitchen and wanted to come up with my take on a healthy spring roll. I'm going to show you guys a few different ways and variations you can make this. So let's go ahead and get started with what you're going to need today. This recipe is really easy to adapt to whatever you have in your kitchen right now, so don't feel that you need to get everything that I have here. I just wanted to give you guys a variety of different possibilities on how you can make your very own healthy spring rolls at home. So I just have here some red cabbage that I've chopped up, a red pepper, carrots, cucumber, mango, some Thai basil, an avocado, and some microgreens that I have been growing myself. So make sure you stay tuned on my channel as I will be sharing a separate video on how to grow your own microgreens indoors. But of course, if you have anything in your garden that is ripened or ready to be harvested, then by all means use your fresh own produce. That always is going to taste better. And of course, if you have things like peppers, cucumbers, or carrots that you've grown yourself, then go ahead and use those in today's recipe instead. And the most important thing you're going to need for this recipe today is rice paper sheets. These are really inexpensive at the grocery store, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to roll them. Okay, let's get started with prepping all of our ingredients. So I'm just getting started here with the carrots, and I am using a kitchen gadget here to just very easily shred the carrots. You can feel free to do this by hand, but I find it makes it a lot easier as we want the carrots and cucumbers to be shredded really thin. Once it's done, transfer that into a bowl and set it aside. And now we're just going to move on to our cucumber and do the exact same thing. Don't worry if your shreds are not completely perfect, it doesn't really matter. From there, we're going to move on to red pepper, and I'm just going to chop this up into really thin strips as well. From there, we have our mango. I've just cut this in half, and right with the skin on, I'm going to just do small slits throughout. And then I am going to take a spoon and just scoop the mango right out. And there you have a really simple and easy way to have thinly sliced mango for your rice paper roll. Transfer that to a bowl. I already had my red cabbage prepped in the fridge, so go ahead and slice that up into thin pieces as well. From there, we have an avocado, and just like the mango, I'm going to slice this simply in the skin of the avocado and then scoop it out with a spoon. But feel free to use whatever techniques that you like to. This is just what I find easiest to get those really nice thin pieces. And then I've just harvested my microgreens with some kitchen scissors. Okay, and moving on to our dipping sauce. I am going to be making a homemade spicy peanut dipping sauce today. So you want to get started with half a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter or any nut butter of your choice, a tablespoon of soy sauce, and then half a teaspoon of ground ginger and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can feel free to adjust this to your taste preference, and you just want to use a whisk and whisk it all together until it's nice and smooth. This step is optional, but you can add some red chili flakes for a little bit of added heat. If you don't like things spicy, you can feel free to leave that out. And let's say you simply don't have the time or you don't want to make your own dipping sauce, that's no problem. I'm going to show you guys 2 different options here. This is a peanut satay sauce that's really good with these rice paper rolls as well. Or sometimes I like to dip them into mango chili sauce. Or you can find any sauce like that at your grocery store that you like. Okay, let's get started with assembling our rice paper rolls. So to start, you're just going to need a bowl of warm water, and you're simply going to submerge your rice paper into the water until it becomes soft. It only takes about 10 seconds or so, and then you can just transfer that right onto your cutting board and start filling up your wrap. I'm just showing you guys here, you want to make sure to leave a little bit of space on either side. This is just so we are able to easily roll the wrap, and you'll see why in a second here. From there, I'm just adding avocado, cucumbers, carrots, pretty much all the colors of the rainbow. You guys can feel free to add anything you like or take away anything you don't. I love the flavor combination with the avocado and the mango together. It is so good. And then I'm just adding my microgreens and some Thai basil there. Again, feel free to use any herbs of your choice or whatever you have on hand. And we're gonna start to roll here. So just take the one end of the wrap and you wanna put it and stretch it all the way over all your ingredients. And then as you're rolling, you wanna make sure to tuck in the sides and just continue rolling. The rice paper rolls are extremely sticky, so you don't have to worry, it's all gonna stick together really easily. Once that's done, just go ahead and cut it in half like this, and there you have your first rainbow roll. Just gonna show you guys another variation here. You can see my dog Ginger in the background there. She's always by my feet when I'm cooking, secretly hoping for anything to drop. So in this one, I'm pretty much going to use all of the ingredients. I'm not going to put mango in this one. I like to change it up a little and just change the flavoring a bit. Just going to finish that one with a little bit of toasted sesame seeds. And we're ready to roll. Sometimes it takes a little practice, but don't be discouraged if your first couple wraps don't roll perfectly. As you guys can see there, one of mine actually got a little bit of a rip in it, but that's okay, it's still fine and good to eat. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you can experiment because that's always the fun when trying out new recipes. And yeah, there we have our simple and easy, fresh, bursting with tons of flavor. I simply love these rice paper rolls. I love switching up the dips. You can switch out the ingredients and really make them customizable to whatever you like. They're healthy, packed with tons of fresh flavor, along with all the veggies. They're simple and easy to make on the go. And as the weather starts getting warmer, they are so refreshing on a warm and sunny spring day. They're great for lunches, snacks, and of course, taking them with you on the go. They pack really well into a container. I hope if you guys enjoyed this recipe video today, you will leave me a like, leave me a comment down below, and of course,